On Bottom Line viewers, it's Mitch here to react live to the Buffalo Bills, the Philadelphia Eagles, week number 8 of the 2019 NFL season. I'm going to react live to the game, give you my play-by-play analysis. If you've never been here before, make sure that you do subscribe to the Bottom Line View for reactions every Sunday, NFL analysis videos, picks, predictions, fantasy content throughout the season. And if you're returning, make sure that you Gronk spike the like button. Let's get into it. Week 8 is here, guys. It's Josh Allen. It's Carson Wentz. It's a big game for the Philadelphia Eagles, as the Philadelphia Eagles are 3-4 on the season. They just got annihilated, embarrassed by the Dallas Cowboys, so they need to have a bounce back performance here today. And the Bills, even though this is a team in the Eagles that are 3-4, this is sort of a big game in just proving that they belong amongst the elite in the NFL and in their conference as well. They're 5-1, and the Bills have not played really the toughest schedule in the world. A lot of people are saying that the Bills really aren't that great. A lot of it is their schedule. So I think in this game, the Bills are out here to prove that they really are a good 5-1 team, and they are amongst the elite in the NFL. So I think this is a good game on both sides with storylines on both sides. I'm looking forward to seeing both quarterbacks in this game. It is windy in Buffalo. It is raining in Buffalo. The broadcast has now gone on, and Doug Peterson, offensive coach, Sean McDermott, defensive coach. This should be a very nice matchup between those two sides of the ball. Extremely windy looking at it now. The flags are waving everywhere, and it looks to be raining as well. So this is definitely a weather that I think actually benefits the Bills. They're used to this type of weather. This is their home field, and they are more of a team that's not going to be passing the ball as much as an Eagles, but we'll have to see how this impacts the game itself. So to start off, the Bills will be receiving the football. Eagles kickoff. Jake Elliott to Andre Roberts, one of the best kick returners in the league. And we are underway here on week number 8 of the 2019 season, guys. If you're joining me again, Gronk spike the like button. Let's get it going. Give me your predictions in the comments. Turtle says, I'm going to be here for your Saints cards updates. Thank you, Turtle. You're the man. Robot says, what's up, Mitch? What's going on, Turtle? Ruben says, never thought I'd say this, but let's go Bills. Mr. Wong says, Bills, 16-13. Patriots Nation says, you are a Bills fan. I'm not a Bills fan. I'm a Patriots fan, but in this game, I'm not necessarily cheering for anyone, although I would probably say I am leaning towards the Bills to win. So, yeah, that's my thought on the game. Frank Gore on the first play of the game gets 0 yards on the carry, just back to the line of scrimmage. Kevin Durkant says, yo. Tim Murray says, a scare last week versus Miami. It is windy. Robot Guy says, you've cursed this game, Mitch. So guys, if you don't know this already, almost every single game, I think we've had a couple good ones, but almost every single game I do live is a blowout. So this game might be a blowout. I'm just putting it out there. Your Spider says, is this an unbiased live reaction? So far, it seems like it is. Yeah, it's unbiased for sure. Frank Gore with about a 3-yard gain on the play on second down. I usually don't love the first second down run, pass, because that's what's probably going to happen here. Run, pass. But with the weather, you have to kind of take that into account. Beach Boss says, all money on the Pats by 12. I also like the Pats this week to cover the spread. I think the spread is in some places moved all the way down to like 10-ish. So if you can get that at that number, I don't mind that bet. I'm usually pretty unbiased. I like to say it. Even in Patriots games, for the most part, I try to say as unbiased as possible. But it's easier when it's not my team. Josh Allen on the first pass of the game. He gets it stripped. But the Bills, I think, retain the ball as Allen jumped right back on the ball. So Allen does fumble the ball or gets it stripped out of his hands but he's able to jump back on it on the first pass. This is why I don't like run, pass, okay? This is reason number one. You put your quarterback in an obvious passing situation where your defensive line, the opposing defensive line, is coming after you. They're going to attack your quarterback. They know you're passing the ball because it's 3rd and long, and that just makes it that much more difficult on your quarterback. Plus, you're asking the first play of the game for your quarterback to pass the ball, like on the first third down of the game. So I don't love that as a strategy. Hopefully the Bills moving forward pass the ball on first down a little bit. But nice punt there by the Bills. So the Eagles are going to have some tough field position. I think they're backed up. They're backed up near around the 10-yard line, maybe within the 15. I didn't quite see it, but it was a nice punt nonetheless. And that's also a factor, special teams-wise. How's this going to affect the kicking game? How's this going to affect the punting? So far, it benefited the Bills on that punt. So the Eagles start off at their 19-yard line. Carson Wentz under center. Wentz with a handoff to Jordan Howard. Howard gets about 2 yards on the first carry for the Eagles of the game. James says, welcome back, Drew Brees. Welcome back, James. Rich says, Buffalo, baby. Turtle says, Brees' first pass back is an ugly one, 3rd and 6. Huge run, Leonard Fournette. Touchdown, Keelan Cole, says Go Skittle. So the Jags are up early. Tim says, dumb play calling by the Bills. 2nd and 8 for Wentz. Ertz to the left of the formation. Aguilar and Jeffrey to the right. Handoff again by the Eagles. And Howard gets about a 6-yard carry. So that's going to make this 3rd and 2 for the first third down for the Eagles. So will both teams go 3 and out on their first series? We'll have to see. 3rd and 2. 2 tight ends on the field. And Carson Wentz converts. Passes it to the flat to Nelson Aguilar for the first down. That's about a 3 or 4 yard catch on a 3rd and 2. So that's conversion. Looked like man-to-man on the play by the Bills. And just the quick snap and throw was able to beat it by the Eagles. The Eagles are one of these teams that do play a lot of 2 tight end sets because they have Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. So we'll have to see how the Bills use their personnel on defense to match up with what the Eagles are throwing at them offensively. That's something that the Eagles are good at, is they are good at really trying to make you have a tough game plan with all the different types of players and different types of formations that they can throw at you. Run on 2nd and 5 to Jordan Howard for a 1-yard gain, tackled by Edmonds. Little stretch run to the right, and it's eaten up by Edmonds. Edmonds has been playing really well this season so far. He's developed a lot in his 2nd season. Vinatieri with a field goal miss. That seems to be a recurring theme over the course of the season, that he's been missing a lot of field goals. 3rd and 4. 5th in the NFL are the Eagles on 3rd down. 9th are the Bills. Bills might be sending some heat on this play. They're at least showing that they are, but they back off. And, almost intercepted by the Bills. They shut down Carson Wentz on a slant pass to Alshon Jeffrey. Great timing there. I think that was Levi Wallace on the coverage. Just a kind of lackluster route by Jeffrey. Very slow in his route, and easy recognition by Wallace to break up the play. So the Eagles will be punting 4th and 4. And that will be a touchback. So the Bills will get it at the 20-yard line on their 2nd series. So we'll have to see how Josh Allen responds after getting stripped on his first pass of the game. Let's update these scores. So 0-0 Bills, Chargers, 0-0 Lions, Giants, 6-0 Jags, Jets. Lambeau did miss the extra point. Look, Fournette had a 66-yard carry, as was said in the chat. Seahawks are driving. They're on Atlanta's 24-yard line. Broncos, after Vinatieri's miss, 0-0. Mike Evans drops a touchdown. No! Mike Evans, catch it! 0-0, Bucks and Tennessee. Howard is out in that game. So Brait is the lone tight end. I wonder how many of you went out there and picked up Brait in fantasy. Bengals 0-0. 4th and 4 for the Bengals at the 50. So it looks like Rams are going to get the ball back. Saints are driving. They're on the Cardinals' 35-yard line. I think this is the first drive of the game for them. Drew Brees is 4 for 5 for 30. Nothing over 9 yards, but efficient so far. And Bucks get a field goal. So 3-0 Bucks. That's the update so far, guys. What games are you watching right now? Let me know in the comment section. If you're tuning in for the first time, let me know who you're cheering for, Eagles or Bills. Rafi says this is going to be an ugly game based on field position. Bet the house on the under. Well, the game has already started, so I'm sure that you can't bet the house on the under for the full game, but maybe the second half. Kevin says, Turtle smacked me in fantasy. James says, will Brees catch up to Brady's career touchdown record? How many touchdowns is Brady ahead of Brees is the question. Rafi says he's watching his Bills. James is watching Saints Cards. I do have Colts and Broncos on the other channel that I can put on during commercials. Broncos have the ball right now. 2nd and 7. At the 45. Joe Flacco, man. He's something else. Philip Lindsay with 0 yards. Amendola already has 3 catches in the Lions game. All right, first down for the Bills. They do go pass on first down. Allen finds his target. That is number 85, Slee Smith, the blocking tight end. 28-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's pretty crazy. 6 ahead of Brees. It depends if Brady retires before it. I think whoever retires first is going to end up losing their record. So I think whoever stays in the game the longest will probably have the record, James. Allen, handoff on 2nd and 4 to Gore, and that's about a 2-yard gain. The Eagles are one of the better run defenses in the league. Pass defense-wise, they are one of the worst. They've actually given up the most points to wide receivers in fantasy. So Beach Boss's bets are Giants, Chargers, and Pats minus 12. Biggest Mike says if we recover that fumble, we're in field goal range, possibly up 3-0. Definitely. A big 3rd and 1 here on the 29. Another handoff. Gore looks like he's come up short. The Eagles, run D, coming up big early on. So it's 4th and 1. And unless the Bills go for it, which I doubt it, or they fake a punt, the Eagles are going to get the ball back. Stafford picked by Janoris. What happened, Ghost Skittle? Bad pass or bad play? Or good play by Janoris? Lutz misses a field goal. Seahawks up 3-0. Oh. Little favorable bounce for the Bills as that punt goes to the 27 of the Eagles. Jets have the ball now after getting scored on the first drive. Darnold looks like he's moving that rock. He's not afraid or seeing ghosts. Bad throw, says Ghost Skittle. Colts got the ball back. All right, so Eagles, they have the only first down of the game so far. It looks like both teams are trying to manage the weather, especially the Bills. They've ran the ball 3 ran the ball 4 times and passed the ball once, and the other time they passed the ball, they were stripped. So far, it's been a field position type of defensive game. I didn't know the weather was as bad as it was. Brandon Cook's hurt with the update Ghost Skittle. Ghost Skittle's got all the updates. He's everywhere. How many games you watching over there, Ghost Skittle? Let's change it to the Broncos game. Still, both on commercials. That's fun. Bills are going to win by 13, says Deshaun. Think they're going to win by that many? I think either team that wins this game, it's going to be within a touchdown, personally. The weather kind of is dictating that to me. I did pick the Bills to win the game, but I could see the Eagles winning. Robot says he's got like 6 flat screens all over his huge room, says Robot Guy. Do you know Ghost Skittle, Robot Guy, or are you just trying to guess? JPP with his first sack of the season. All right, we're back in the Eagles game. Ball on the 27 of the Eagles. They get it back here on 1st and 10. 8 minutes left in the first. Carson Wentz under pressure on first down. He is sacked. And he is sacked, I believe that is number 90, Shaq Lawson. I was going to say Shaq Lawson. I didn't know for sure, but Shaq Lawson with the sack. And that's interesting because the Eagles are without Peters, and Dillard is in there, the rookie. So Shaq Lawson, just a bull rush versus Dillard, the rookie, able to get over top and kind of just engulf the man Carson Wentz. So it's 2nd and 15, shotgun for Wentz, and a handoff on 2nd and 15. A draw play, and Howard stumbles over his own lineman for about a 4-yard or 5-yard gain, so that's going to be about 3rd and 10. James says, hey Mitch, did you check the 100 best NFL players in 100 years by USA Today? No, James, but if you could send me that on Twitter, I would appreciate that because I like looking at those. Charles Clay with a big play. Wow. I thought the Cardinals might be a little bit closer in that game than a lot of people think. 3rd and 10 for Wentz. Wentz with some time. Throws it. It's incomplete, but there might be a flag here. Tre'Davious White looks like there's a flag. Looks like he interfered on Zach Ertz. Tre'Davious White was covering Zach Ertz on that play, which is interesting. Ertz breaks to the out. He was going out and in, and White went early on the tackle, interfered. That was a good call. So 1st down, Eagles. Biggest Mike says, Andre Dillard has been underwhelming, but it's only his 3rd game. I'll give him a pass. All right. He's a rookie. There's going to be some rough moments. Carson Wentz with a jet sweep to Aguilar. Aguilar with a 1st down. 15-yard gain to the 50-yard line for Aguilar, the most hated yet most loved receiver on the Eagles. How am I watching this? I'm watching it on cable. On TV. First and 10 for Wentz and the Eagles at the 50. Looking for the first points in this game. Wentz handoff. Howard, we haven't seen Miles Sanders yet, and I believe he is playing. That's no yards. Struggled to get back. Biggest Mike says Aguilar sucks. Danny Dimes fumbled? James, Jerry Rice is number 1 and Brady number 2. Interesting. Who do I have winning Monday night? The Steelers. Blitz by the Bills. They get to Wentz, but a screen set up to the left, and that is Sanders. Sanders, first down and more, to the 30, to the 25, 20, and he goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line of the Bills. That's a huge reception by Miles Sanders. His first play of the game. So they caught the Bills. Or that wasn't even a blitz. The Bills sent only 4, and they were still able to break away. That was just Miles Sanders making some guys miss. He started from the left, came back to the right, made a couple of people miss, and big gain for the Eagles. So the Eagles are set up at least in a position to get the first points of the game. We'll see if they're able to get a touchdown. Joshua says, I'm currently watching both LA games, Rams and Chargers. I'm a Pats fan, but a LA native. Let us know with those updates, Joshua. We appreciate it. And good to hear you're a Patriots fan. Incomplete on first down for the Eagles. Jeffrey going up for a fade, and White just broke it up. Good coverage there. Laundry says, do you think the Eagles scheme should change to more of a vertical zone run? I have always felt that I feel like the Eagles need to get into more of what we're seeing in some other offenses is like the 49ers offense, the Saints offense, the Patriots offense. It seems like the best offenses in the league are running more from under center and more with a fullback. I just feel like the Eagles need to run a little bit more traditional, like power football, a little bit more. When they run the ball, for my taste, a little bit too much out of the shotgun, which I understand has been like Doug Peterson's thing. But to me personally, I'd like to see them run a little bit more behind that big offensive line. Touchdown Darnold to Ryan Griffin. All right, thank you for that update. That's, I'm guessing, 7-6 Jets. And the Lions did have a defensive touchdown, so 3rd and 5. Wentz, time, throws, but there's no one open. And that's incomplete. Looks like he tried to hit Ertz, but it was double teamed on the play, so nothing there. Bills really, really good with just trying to take away with what you do best. You know, like McDermott is almost in that Belichick mold where he's able to find the schemes, the plays, the players you like to target in certain situations, and he does a really good job of taking that away. Jonnu Smith, I started him! Yeah, buddy! Touchdown! Let's go, Jonnu! Jonnu! Ryan Griffin, have a day. Ryan Griffin. Doug Peterson should be fired for using a 2-year-old playbook. Yeah, he needs to be able to adapt a little bit more than he has. Right. Jose says, you're always very good at explaining the game. Thank you, Jose. Biggest Mike says, our receivers suck. Alshon is supposed to be our number 1, but he's been terrible. It seems like Alshon has been injured the whole year. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe he's just lost a step, but he is just not, he doesn't have any speed. which defenses have recognized, and they are basically saying, hey, we're going to play physical with you at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to be like in your pocket. The thing about Jeffrey is he needs quarterbacks to throw the ball up to him, because what he's good at is he's good at boxing out defenders and making catches contested. He's not good at separating. So if you're expecting him to get open, that's not going to happen. Like, his game has never been quickness, route running. It's always been about hands, body position, and just being a bigger person. Like, I feel like he might have fallen off a little bit in his athleticism, which has hurt him. My favorite team is the Patriots. Hate me all you want. I'm still here. All right. Next. Let's change it to the Broncos game. Joe Flacco. Throw to his tight end. Hireman. Which, the first time I heard that his name was pronounced Hireman, I completely did not understand how that was possible when his name is spelled H-E-U-R. Like, how do you get high out of that? I don't understand. Flacco, a little jet sweep, but that's 8-0 versus the Colts defense. Let's check if the Bills are back. Okay, Bills are back. Kickoff. And that's out of bounds, so 25-yard line. Why do I like the Patriots? That's a long story. I've liked them since I was like 5 years old. At the beginning of the start of the dynasty. And they're a great team. I don't know. Why did I like them? That's a... Why do I like them now? Because they're a great franchise. They're well run. They have a great head coach, great quarterback. They play football the right way. There's every reason that people say that's why I like them. Honestly, I couldn't imagine being a fan of another team. It would suck. John Brown. First reception of the game. 7-yard reception on first down. Matt says, good luck, sir. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you, Matt. Sammy says, I hope the Cards upset the Saints, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Interesting. Turtle says, Murray keeps snapping the Cards D-line. Do you mean Murray keeps snapping? What do you mean there? Allen roll out to the left, and he completes it to John Brown for a first down. So that's 2 receptions in a row by Mr. Johnny Brown. Brady is a free agent. That's correct. Matt says, because I'm limited, I have to shorten everything. I have seen thousands of hours of YouTube. You are special. You're entertaining. If you want to make your creative this, keep at it. You shine at this. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. That's a very nice comment. 2nd and 10. I'm pretty sure it was an incomplete pass to Tyler Kroft because they're showing Tyler Kroft. I missed it, though. Why do I have a Bills jersey? Because I cover the NFL on this channel. So if you're interested in the NFL, you can subscribe if you want, if you're interested, if you like what's going on here. I try to be unbiased, so thus I have different jerseys in the background. I'm probably going to have to change that Mayfield jersey, though, because the Patriots play versus the Browns. Allen on 2nd and 10 is scrambling. He stiff arms a defensive lineman to the ground, and he gets a yard. That's some effort from Allen just to get a yard, but he got a yard nonetheless. Adam Schefter just tweeted incoming trade, so we're going to have to see what happened. Okay. Kenyon Drake did not travel with the team, so he's going to be traded. There you go. Kenyon Drake going to be traded. Third and 8 for Allen. 3-0 Eagles. I need to update the scoreboard, by the way. I will after this play. Showing blitz are the Eagles. They do send the house. Allen has time, though, looking for a receiver. He finds John Brown. And that's a first down. John Brown, first down. That rhymes. John Brown, first down. John Brown's the only one that could get open. He was working against Darby. And great work by the Bills' offensive line to give enough time to Allen to be able to deliver the throw. And also, good work, because this has been an issue with Allen, to sit in the pocket, wait for the open receiver and throw, and not get antsy to run, because that's something that he's done quite often. So, big third down conversion there by the Bills' offense. Updated the scoreboard for you guys. 1 minute, 39 seconds left in the first. Favorite baseball team? I don't really have a favorite baseball team because I don't really watch a lot of baseball. But if I had to give you a favorite team, I guess it would be the Blue Jays. Sometimes I cheer for the Red Sox when they're doing well, but I don't really watch baseball a ton. Favorite basketball team is behind me to the right. You can probably see it. Big catch by Tyler Eifert. Ghost Skittle says, Danny is having a good day. Update the score. The score is updated, bro. It's 3-0. Devontae Parker or Preston Williams? Can God help me on this choice? I would probably lean Devontae Parker. Unless he's traded. I think Drake's probably going to get traded to the Lions or to... I think there was another team that was in there. Oh! Read option by Josh Allen. Allen! With about a 10-yard carry on the play. Very nice design. And it looks like Malcolm Jenkins hit him out of bounds. So that's going to be a flag on the Eagles. Allen just walks away. There's a scrap underway on the sidelines. Flags. There's a couple flags on the play. Brady is a free agent. This is the last year of his contract. But Brady is very likely not to leave the Patriots. And if he does, it will probably be to retirement. What do I think of the Bills? I like the Bills. I picked them to be 9-7 before the year. I feel like I was undershooting, though. I really liked the Bills. I made a video about how much I thought they were going to be, much improved this season. So far, I've been right, and I like Josh Allen, so that's also why I got his jersey. So yeah, I like the Bills. I have a love and hate relationship with the Eagles. Sometimes I like what they do and the way they build their franchise, but then other times I hate it. So I don't know. Like sometimes Eagles are a weird team for me. 38 seconds left in the first. First and goal for Allen. Big drive for him. A couple big conversions through the air. Big run there. First and goal. In the pistol, a little pitch to Singletary or a touch pass. And that's for nothing as Jenkins makes the stop. 3-0 Cardinals over Saints. Interesting. Kyle Fuller picks Rivers. Would never buy... What? Trans merchandise? What? Huh? What? Josh Allen, okay. So timeout for the Bills, it looks like. Oh, no, sorry. End of the first quarter. So after this, we're going to get the beginning of the second, and the Bills are in the red zone. After a rough start, the Bills have responded with a good drive here. 3-0 Eagles after the first. Sam Darnold threw a pick. Matt Schaub to Julio, big play. Interesting. Matty Schaub getting it done. Okay, let's check. Bengals are in the red zone. Saints are in the red zone. Bears are in the red zone. Lions 14-0. Marvin Hall. Who is Marvin Hall? James says, hopefully Robert Kraft. Jets top 5 pick in 2020. Didn't Rashad already ask me this question? Rashad, you already asked me that question. Didn't you? You did ask me that question already. Did you miss my answer? Biggest Mike says, Bills aren't good in my opinion. All right. Elite defense can only take you so far with the bottom 3. I don't think they have a bottom 3 offense. I think you're underestimating their offense a little bit. I'm not saying their offense is great, but I think it's better than bottom 3. Oh. Flag on the play, false start for the Bills on 2nd and goal as we are in the 2nd quarter, which I need to change the scoreboard. What did Rashad Moore do? Murray or Allen? I like Kyler Murray personally more than Allen, but that's not to say that I don't like Allen. But I think Kyler Murray is going to be like a true stud, like top 5 quarterback. Allen throws back of the end zone, incomplete. He throws it away. So 3rd and goal. This is a long 3rd and goal. And let's change the scoreboard. It's quarter 2. Here we go. Seven 3 Titans. Ghost says Allen sucks. I would say he's better than Baker. I would say he's better than Darnold. So what's your response to that? Jags touchdown, says Sammy. 70 yards. Who scored? Chark. Fournette. 3rd and goal. They're going to need to block up this blitz. I think Eagles are going to send some. Okay, they send 4. Allen scrambles to the right. Dumps it to Beasley, and it's a touchdown. I was going to start Beasley in one of my leagues, too. Nah. Beasley with a touchdown. I don't like Baker. I think Baker stinks. I'm just being honest. I have his jersey, but I don't think Baker stinks. I should take that back. I just think Baker is not as good as people think he is. I think he's overrated. But I think he can be a decent quarterback. Ew. I mean, if you really look at what Josh Allen has to work with compared to all the other quarterbacks in his class, he probably has like the worst offensive supporting cast of every player. So I don't think you're really going to get great numbers from him, especially when the team is built around their defense. And those interceptions are skewed a lot because of the Patriots game. I think he threw 4 against the Patriots, maybe 3. He did not have a good game, but like the Patriots have been doing that to every single quarterback. So the screen does need updating, Matt. Good point. 7-3. King says Baker is in more commercials than he throws touchdowns. If you had one team to leave the NFL, who would it be? This is a complicated question. The Chargers. Not because I hate the Chargers, I actually like the Chargers. But because they have no fan base, no stadium, their owner sucks, I would just filter all the players on different teams. Because they have the worst infrastructure in the NFL. Tim says he is a franchise quarterback. He's the best quarterback we had since Kelly got carted off from the field in December of 1996. We've been waiting 22 years for this guy. I'm pretty sure he was born in 96. Maybe 97. Or 95. I'm not sure. Big run by Derrick Henry. Biggest Mike says if Bills do make the playoffs, they'll be bounced round 1 when they face a 1 or 2 seed. Well, they won't face a 1 or 2 seed in round 1. That would be round 2. Because that's impossible. But I understand what you mean. I think they probably would lose in the first round, but the AFC is weak, so I don't really know. I definitely wouldn't count them out. Seattle driving. Journeyman backup, says Ghost Skittle. He has a pretty good record as a starting quarterback right now. Just had a good drive there. Jets have the ball back. All right, kickoff deep and touchback. Jameis Winston in one of my fantasy leagues has negative .72 fantasy points. No problem, biggest Mike. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their 25. Wentz with a bubble screen to Aguilar. That is -1, maybe -2 yards. Great tackle on the play by Levi Wallace, who again is having a good season. Touchdown DK. Okay, so Allen is June, July, August. Allen's 3 months older than me, so. Wentz fakes the handoff to Howard, dumps it to Goddard, and Goddard out of bounds, 9 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Aguilar is garbage, says Julian. Deshaun says Seattle in the stadium where the Patriots defeated Los Angeles 10-3. These are facts. I will not take that away from you. Touchdown Darius Slayton. What are with these weird people getting touchdowns? What about the 49ers? What do you mean, what about the 49ers? Lane Johnson, flag on the play. I was holding. So it's 2nd and 16. Backed up are the Eagles. After a pretty good gain on that play, Lane Johnson costs them. So 2nd and 16. Wentz, he's in the shotgun again. He motions Goddard to the left and Howard to the right. Fakes the quick pass and goes to the screen to Goddard. Goddard with about a 10-yard gain to the 30-yard line. So this is going to be 3rd and 6, I think. But we'll have to see. I don't know exactly. I'm just doing the math in my head. 3rd and 6. 13 minutes left in the second. Big 3rd and 6. Bills are up 7-3 after a long, nice drive by their offense. Wentz, 4 for 7, 41 yards so far. Sanders in the backfield, and they throw it to Sanders, and Sanders will get the first down and more. Sanders to about the 45. Maybe the 40. I don't know. Yo, Goff throws to John. Why are all these people that like nobody has on their fantasy team scoring touchdowns? Okay, yeah, the 45, 44, I want to say. Sanders went out. Sanders has been getting some big chunks in the passing game today. Do you just buy a jersey from every team? I don't have every team's jersey, but I have a lot of teams' jerseys. It helps me with my videos. But I don't have a lot of them here because this isn't my home. This is like where I stay during the year for school. So I'd have to take like a bunch of jerseys, and I just can't do that in a suitcase. So like I only have like 6 of them right now, so I just rotate. Tennessee in the red zone. Why are we not pounding the ball with Howard? I would ask a similar question because the Bills are very good versus the pass and not so good versus the run. But they have time here. And an incredible catch by Alshon Jeffrey on the sideline. I don't even know if that was a catch or not. That's a catch. That's a catch. First down. Winston threw another pick. Can he throw to Mike Evans, please? Like, please and thank you. I have Patriots defense. Wentz with play action, and it's tipped, but that would have been a completion to Ertz. A big play, actually, like 15 yards, but a nice tip by the Bills. Danny Dimes. Bro, it's so weird how much Danny Dimes plays like Eli. It's actually kind of annoyingly similar. Is New England playing today? Yeah, they play the Browns next in the next slot of games. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles at the 45 of the Bills. Howard's in the backfield, though. Fakes the handoff to Howard, and I believe that was like an RPO. Throws to Aguilar, but that is well short of the first down. So we'll have to see if the Eagles go for it here. I think it's about a 4th and 5. Or was that a 2nd down? I guess that was a 2nd down. Sorry. It said 3rd down on the screen. 2nd down. Okay, so that's 3rd and 4 upcoming. That makes a lot more sense now, that play call. 3rd and 4. 12 passes, 9 rushes for the Eagles. Aguilar's in the backfield. And Milano reads it! Milano comes in, makes the play. Wasn't sure if he was going to play. He was questionable, but Great tackle behind the line, and that's probably going to have to set up the Eagles to punt because that was like a 4-yard loss. They faked the pitch to Howard, dished it to Aguilar, and Milano just bursted in with the play. Rashad Moore says Eagles suck. Sammy says stripped sack Minshew. Drew Brees is spot on. 10 for 10, says Go Skittle. A little pooch punt by the Eagles. And that's another touchback. Tried to get it to stay, but Andre Roberts with a nice read there to let the ball run or roll into the end zone. Biggest Mike says bad play call by Peterson. I would not disagree with that. I think that's not a third down play that you run. I think that's more of like a second down. Is it just me or is there like struggling for scoring right now across the league? Falcons convert on 4th down. They're playing. Lions 14-7. Julian, get out of here with that. All they do is wrestle on that show. Touchdown, Latavius. Nice. Pat Murray. Who's Pat Murray? Saints O-line is elite. I would agree with that. Everyone's watching that game. Who is the most overrated player in the NFL? Good question. Right now, I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough question. I would say Baker. I think Baker right now, honestly. Rivers, he's not playing well this year. Rivers is in the conversation. Allen with the double fake handoff. Throws it out of bounds. Nobody open on the play. When is Cam coming back? I'm guessing probably nobody knows. Hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But I think they have to wait until Kyle Allen loses, which very well might happen today. I think that would be pretty impressive if the... Allen with a run! 5-yard carry on his 3rd run of the day. So about 3rd and 5. What are the Bills' record? What is the Bills' record? The Bills' record is 5-1. Matt Shaw picked. That's not something I've never heard. Third and 5, 2 for 4 so far on 3rd down for the Bills today. Oh, a blitz, and the Eagles get there, but not fast enough. Allen reads the blitz, sees the lane to scramble, and does, and picks up the 1st down. So far, Allen is playing better than Carson Wentz. I'm just going to say that. You can, say whatever you want, but I think he is. So, Blitz, free rusher there. The offensive line did not pick him up, but Allen is able to run for the first down. And so far the what am I trying to say? The weather does not come across on the screen. Like, when you're watching the game, you don't see how the weather's affecting the game. Oh, a nice pass by Allen again to Croft at the 50-yard line. So, another big completion. Allen points to his guy, Tyler Croft. Says, nice catch, buddy. So, they got a first down there. Ghost says, Josh Allen, the magic man. Rich says, 6-1 today by 4:30 Eastern Time. James says, if Brady wins the next 4 road games, he'll be the first player in NFL history to have 100 career road wins. Wow, that's interesting. Where did you get that statistic, James? Where do you get all these statistics? Deshaun says Tampa Bay, the Titans 17-yard line. Okay. Is Mike Evans involved at all? Allen looking to throw. Scrambles again. And runs for 5 because he was trying to hit Singletary in the flat. Eagles took it away. Allen's able to run again. Which, if anyone has Allen in fantasy, those rushing yards are coming in quite nicely. Matt Prater misses a field goal. Matt Prater's one of those guys who he'll, like, make a 60-yarder and then he'll miss, like, a 32. 2nd and 7 for the Bills and Allen. Hand off to is that Gore? Gore. And that's 0 yards on the play. Josh Allen is rushing better than Howard right now, says Vegas Mike. What's my sleeper team? Well, my sleeper team was the 49ers, but they're not really a sleeper team anymore. I think the Panthers are the sleeper team. The Panthers. Allen on 3rd and 6. Throws and incomplete. Looks like some miscommunication there on the play. So I think the Bills are going to punt. It was a nice drive by the Bills, but playing field position here. Corey, I don't know how to say his last name, just punts the ball. And a nice punt, but it does go in the back of the end zone. Not able to get it are the special teams coverage of the Bills. Rich says it's so nice to have Singletary and Milano back. Biggest Mike says, like Jake Elliott, better at 50 yards than 30 yards. I think there's a lot of kickers like that. Like Maher is like that too. Chiefs-Packers Super Bowl, says Mr. Drakeford. Are the Bills winning? Yes, they are. It's 7-3. As the scoreboard suggests, it is. Disagree. How is Kansas City... Wait. I thought you said Kansas City was a sleeper team. I'm like, what? Colts are the biggest threat for the Patriots. I would disagree. I think it's between the Ravens with a fully healthy secondary or the Chiefs. I think it's one of those two teams. The Colts would probably be like 4th on that. I think the Bills have a better chance of beating the Patriots than the Colts, to be honest, because the Bills play the Patriots very well. What's my favorite moment in the NFL? This question's deep, man. Rashad, you have deep questions. How do I even answer that? There's a lot of them. If I had to say one, the first one that came to my mind was the Malcolm Butler interception. Because I don't think I've ever been in more of a joyous state in as a fan of football than in that moment. I think the Packers win versus Kansas City. Even if you don't think the Bills are good, they always play the Patriots well. Julian says, Colts are a threat. Rashad says, I'm a kid. Well, how old are you, Rashad? Let us know in the comments. Nice to have a young audience in the comments. Little run for about 5 from Jordan Howard. So, second down here. Upcoming. Sean says Seattle's about to go up 17-0. Murray to Fitzgerald for a touchdown. All right. Biggest Mike says the Colts have everything you need to beat the Pats. Great coaching, strong ground, and pure pound rushing attack to keep Brady off the field. Versatility on offense. I don't think they have... I don't know. I'm not really scared of the offense. I think... the offensive line is great, but I think the Patriots could easily take away their passing game pretty easily. And from a run perspective, I think they can just pack the box and stop. I don't think they'd score that many points on the Patriots. They do have a good coach, good scheme, though. And defensively, I think they're not anything special. I think they're okay. I don't know, maybe I don't see the Colts the same way you do. I think they're a fine team. I just don't think they're a real big threat to the Patriots. I think they're a bigger threat to more of a team like the Chiefs, like we saw earlier this season. Wentz pass to Jeffrey for a first down, but there is a flag on the play. Touchdown Carson, touchdown Dalton to Mixon. And Turtle says, what I want to say, Gronk spiked the like button. Rashad, subscribe. Thank you, Rashad. Are you attending your last year of college? Second last. I have another year. Colts are about to lose to Denver? I hope that's not the case. Take away Go Skittles moderator. So first down for the Eagles. When will Brady retire? After he wins the Super Bowl this year. Hot take. Wentz! Under pressure, scrambling, making a play. Throws almost a one-hand catch by Ertz, but it's incomplete. What are the Colts doing? The Colts are losing, and Joe Flacco has 100 yards already. In college, yeah. Blitz from the Bills. Screen to Howard, and he picks up about 6 on second down, so 3rd and 4. I think Brissett's good. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Don't know if I have one. I like quite a few people, but I don't know if I have a clear-cut favorite. How about you, Rashad? Who's your favorite? Bills 7, Eagles 3. 3 minutes left in the second. 3rd and 6. Blitz by the Bills, and that forces an early throw to Zach Ertz, and that is going to be a punt upcoming for the Eagles with a big stop, a well-timed blitz. Dude Perfect is James' favorite. There you go. Not me? Thanks, James. That's not very nice. 6-0 Bears. What a game. All right, fair catch at the 19 by Robert, so the Bills will get the ball back. And Josh Allen, who's been looking pretty good, will look to put the Bills up by double digits this next drive. What's your guys' most anticipated game of the next slate or the night? Is it Packers Chiefs? Is it Patriots Browns? Is it 49ers Panthers? What's your favorite game upcoming? Darius Slayton, second touchdown. That guy's a machine. Pick him up. 10-10 Rams Bengals. Wow. These games are close, like 10-6 Saints, Cardinals. Bucks have been at the 25-yard line for like a decade. 6-0 Broncos. Indy sucks. What's going on? 14-13. Roses missed the extra point. 13-7 Jags. Jeez, the Jets kind of suck, man. Need to give the ball to Bell. This is not the Browns are not better than the Bills. How do you figure? Ooh, Logan Ryan almost picked Winston. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? Right now, if I had to pick, Patriots Saints would be my pick at this moment, but I don't know if that can change definitely. How is Pete Carroll overrated? See, Ghost Skittle is on his weird takes of the day. Buffalo San Fran, says Rich. This is not the 90s. I know that game never actually happened, but would have happened in the 90s. Biggest Mike says, as an unbiased Eagles fan, Doug Peterson is low-budget Andy Reid and the most overrated head coach in the NFL. Wow. Never heard an Eagles fan say that. Ultra is finally in the chat. He's not embarrassed. Cooper Kupp touchdown, 65 yards from Jared Goff. All right, we're back. First down for Allen. He's going deep. And it just comes up short. He actually undershot that pass. Maybe it was the wind. But he had John Brown. Yeah. Atlanta definitely winning 9 straight. No question. Seattle versus Indianapolis. I think they're more likely to lose in the first round than go to the Super Bowl. Cardinals touchdown under review. Interesting. Second down, handoff to Gore. And he's running. And he's running hard. 8 yards for Frank the Tank. Frank Gore still is playing good. I mean, people want to slack and hate on Frank the Tank. He is still a good player. I know it's crazy to say he's like 104, but like he's still good. He's not like showing his age necessarily. Yeah, it does kind of suck when your opponent's players play early and you're losing by a lot, and then your players play later, and then you're having to make that comeback. But it's also really satisfying when you do make that comeback, though. Ultra's prediction right now is Patriots-Packers. That seems to be common. Patriots-Packers. Another field goal for the Bucks. 14-6. Jags are eating up the Jets. Cardinals are leading the Saints with a Jordan Hicks return touchdown, which I'm sure Eagles fans will recognize that name. Jeez, T.Y. Hilton has no catches. Kupp is underrated, not elite by any means. What does that mean? He's underrated, but he's not elite. Did you mean he's overrated, he's not elite? Or did you mean he's underrated, but he's not elite? Ultra says, or Patriot Saints. So you're not a believer in the 49ers, Ultra. Chargers are in the red zone. Interesting. Mike Williams, 43-yard catch. There we go. That's big. Fumble overturned. True, Ultra. True. Saints-Packers. It's going to be interesting just to see those Panthers-Saints games. I think those games are going to be awesome. Deshaun says Melvin Gordon touchdown. Okay. Okay. I see you, sir. All right. 3rd and 2 for the Bills. I'm guessing this will be rather a run or an Allen run. It's an Allen run to the right. And he fumbles! And the Eagles have the ball. Graham punched the ball right out of his hand. And Josh Allen is not happy. So, close to halftime. That was a very predictable play call. Like, if I can call that play at home, you gotta know that the Eagles are gonna know what the play is, bro. And of course, the Eagles, like every other fucking defense in the league, sorry my language, are in the back of the end zone and doing the picture pose thing. Can we stop the picture pose, please? Good play by Graham, though. And Graham's able to get the ball away from Allen, too. Biggest Mike is pumped. 1st and 10 at the Bills 24. If they do not score a touchdown here, that would be disappointing. Handoff to Miles Sanders. And about a 7-yard carry for Sanders. Sanders has been the more effective of the two backs in this game so far. Oh, look at that foggy look. Wentz hands off to Sanders for 3. So 3rd and 1. I know, right? Has Jimmy G won the most Super Bowls of any NFC quarterback? I think so. Yeah, I think so. He hasn't played in them, but he has the most rings. Wentz on 3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak for the first down. 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And a timeout is taken, I believe, by the Eagles. So we'll have to wait to see if the Eagles can capitalize on this drive. Ghost with the hot take central. He says Cooper Kupp is elite. Cooper Kupp is close to elite. He's playing unreal this year. It's hard to say he's not playing great. Biggest Mike says just give it to Howard on the outside. How did the Bucks get the ball back at the Titans 35? Is that correct? TJ Logan returns for 39 yards. Yeah. All right. Bucks are coming back. Who's my favorite running back in the league? I would say Saquon. 17-7 Jags. 46 seconds. Back on TV is the game. 46. Wentz fakes the handoff. Play action. Looking to throw. He scrambles. Depends where they spot him here. They spot him at the, I think the 8. I don't know. Hard to tell. Stephon Diggs is elite. Cooper Kupp isn't. Cooper Kupper. Who's your favorite defensive back? Ooh. From a skill perspective, Stephon Gilmore. From an actual, like, favorite player perspective, honestly, I think it's Devin McCourty. Just for, like, his leadership, how long he's been on the Patriots. I just like him a lot as a person. I think he's just a good player, but also, like, a really good guy. And he's, like, the leader of the Patriots defense. So, like, my favorite is probably Devin McCourty, but, like, from a skill perspective, I think it's Gilmore. Do I stream Fortnite? No, I don't. Carson Wentz fakes the pump and finds Dallas Goedert in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So the Eagles are probably going to be leading at halftime. You know what's funny is I had Goddard as my bye-week fill tight end, but I released him for Jonnu Smith, and they both have a touchdown. That's the nerdiest answer you could have gave. Well, sorry, that's how I feel, Kevin Durkant. Don't judge me. Nimrit says, Tyler Lockett, most underrated receiver in the league. Right now, it seems like it's Courtland Sutton. I mean, this guy goes off every week. My dad just texted me that the Colts suck. Philadelphia calls a timeout. I don't know why. Are they going to go for 2? I don't know why they would go for 2, but that's just me. Ooh, Bucks are at Mike Evans, baby. Big play. Are there any special teams players that aren't kickers in the Hall of Fame? I honestly don't know that answer. I don't know. I think there are. Like, I think there might be a couple, but I couldn't be 100% on that. A lot of players have already been traded, but Kenyon Drake looks to be like he's going to be traded. I wouldn't be shocked if Cordy Glenn of the Bengals is traded, or Nate Solder of the Giants. I think both of those players could be traded. I'm trying to think of, like, apparently Darius Slay is in the conversation to be traded. I would not be shocked if a lot of players got traded. There's a lot of, like, things that could happen. Kevin Durkant says, Ghost, you better not lose to Dilly in fantasy. Sammy says, DJ Moore or Curtis Samuel. Do you mean as a player, in fantasy? What do you mean? That's two different questions. Do you hate the Cowboys? I hate them. I don't hate the Cowboys. I don't hate any team, Rashad. I don't hate any team. Deshaun says, Winston or Mayfield? In fantasy, Winston. In real life, I'll give Mayfield the edge, but so far this year, Winston has been better than him. I will say that. Do you think DeAndre Hopkins? No. 2-point attempt. They do go for it, and they get it. Miles Sanders. So, it's 11-7 for the Eagles. I'm guessing they went for it because of the wind. But there's a flag on the play. What's up, y'all? Says, I hate the Patriots. You're not the only one who hates the Patriots. Ghost Skittle says people were sending offers for DeAndre Hopkins. Really? He's not going to get traded. I highly doubt that. Like, highly. Okay, so after the play was over, there's a personal foul on the Eagles, so that's just going to be affected on the kickoff. And that was on Ertz. They went for 2, I think, because of the wind. It's hard to kick. But they got it, so. Touchdown DK again? Oh my god, the Bucs got another field goal? Seriously? Rashad says the Cowboys suck. They're supposed to be America's team. I don't know if they suck, but they're not great. How about Julio? I could see Julio getting traded, but I wouldn't like bet on it. I think it's a possibility. King Obey says Eagles with a cool face. Guys, I'm going to get something to eat at halftime, so I'm going to be like probably 5 minutes, and then I'll come back. Just because I'm hungry. Hungry. How's your guys' fantasy teams doing right now? So 20 seconds left in the second. Andre Roberts taking this kickback. And he gets to about the 39. So I think the Bills are going to have, they have 2 timeouts. If they want, they have a couple shots here to make, something happen for a long field goal attempt. Well, there was some trickery on that Cooper Kupp play. And then the Bengals player tripped. Seahawks 24-0, the bet of the week. Ultra would have told you. Okay, so they are going to try and make a play here. Allen finds his boy John Brown past the 50 to the 49, and I'm guessing the Bills called a timeout there unless they say he got out of bounds. Did we get... Who's we, Wayne? Who's we? Who gets the ball in the second half? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that the Bills had the ball first. Snacks questionable to return. 11 seconds left, 1 timeout for the Bills. So they have 1 shot here, basically. Maybe 2. Probably 1. Allen escaped the pressure. He scrambles! And he gets to the 35, somehow escaping 2 potential guys to sack him. And the Bills call a timeout at the 35. So this could be a Hail Mary attempt or a long field goal attempt. So he escapes 2 people in madness and gains a 15-yard rush. Cam Newton's not going to get traded. I doubt it. Unless they get like a first and like 2 firsts or something, they won't trade Cam. It won't happen. All right, so a long field goal in the win for Hauschka. And he makes it. No, he missed it. Sorry. It was close. It was like this close. 53-yard attempt is no good. So 11-7, head to halftime. Good first half. Good first half. I'm going to get something to eat, update the scoreboard, and we will be back soon. Yo! I'm back.
What's up?
Halftime still. Deshaun says Kenyon Drake might get traded to the Jets or the Giants. I've heard the Lions are in there as well. Ultra says, I don't know. Cam has an injury history. McCaffrey's untouchable. Not Cam. Alright. Havana says Bills need to fire OC Brian Dable. Man, he sucks. I think he's done not a bad job, honestly, this year. I think he's done a decent job. I think they have a good red zone offense. They do some things creatively. I mean, overall, they don't have the greatest talent offensively. I mean, really, tell me they don't have an elite player on offense. They don't have one. Their best receiver is John Brown. On a lot of teams, he's a number 2. Cole Beasley's for sure a number 3 on almost all teams. So, to me, you're not working with a lot there. I think you need to give him another year to see how he goes. See how it works. And hopefully you can add a player or two through the draft or maybe free agency offensively, because people after seeing the Bills likely go to the playoffs this year, they're going to say, hey, I want to go there. They're building something. So, we'll see. Niners will shut down McCaffrey today, says Rob, the Niners fan. What's going on, Rob? Why Rashad Penny's going to get traded already? Really? They spent a first-round pick on him last year, and they're going to send him for a third? What's your guys' predictions for the second half? Do you think the Eagles are going to maintain the lead and win the game? Do you think the Bills are going to be able to come back? I don't know what's going on with the Colts. They haven't scored a single point. Oh, no, they have 3. Okay. They have 3. My bad. Seahawks are destroying Atlanta. 9-7 Bears. 17-13 Lions Giants. 19-7 Jags over Jets. 17-10 Rams over Bungles. 10-6 Saints over Cards. 17-9 Titans over Bucks. Colts over Denver. Denver over Colts. It's still rattling me. 6-3. Looks like the Bucks are trying to get some points at the end of the half. That is yet to go to halftime yet. Jesse says, fly, Eagles, fly. Rob's getting home from church. Turtle says, I hope he gets shut down, but still want the Niners to lose. Sean says, Buffalo come back on them and beat them by 4. Okay. Rob says, Bills come back. King says, Eagles, come on, go Super Saiyan. Go Super Saiyan. Turtle says, yeah, word is several teams have offered for Penny. Interesting. We'll see about the second half. I think this is going to be a good game. Good finish. I just don't know what they would be able to get for Penny. Like, what are you going to offer? You just picked him for a first-round pick. Mike Evans touchdown. Mike Evans owners are loving him today. He's having a big game. I have him in one league. He already has 26 points. PPR. He has 7 catches, 137 yards, and a touchdown at halftime. Like, see, I don't understand why teams would want to trade for him, just because I think it's going to cost more than, like, you would want. Like, you could find running backs everywhere. I don't understand why you would want to trade for one that you don't know what he's going to be. Turtle says Mike Evans owner right here. Padres fan says Bills winning. What's up? What's up, Padres fan? Jesse says fly, Eagles fly, as they go to the second half. 11-7, Eagles will receive the second half kickoff. 62-60 rushing yards, Eagles over the Bills. Most of that came from Josh Allen. 86-68 passing yards, so Eagles lead in both those categories. They have 8 points off of the takeaway, that fumble, or that strip. And that's where we're at right now. Close game. Defensive game for the most part. All right, Dougie P, let's see what you got up your sleeve in the second half, brother. Giants started the second half. Guys, keep me updated with those scores. I appreciate it. I can let everybody know. All right, so Bills kicking it off. The Bills did miss a field goal at the end of the half. Long field goal, 53-yarder. So squib kick to start. And Goddard returns to the 33. I guess that squib kick did backfire on them because that's pretty good field position. All right. It happened again. It happened last week as well, where the stream stops for a second and then resumes. So, yeah. Happened again. Hopefully you guys, nothing happened on your end. All right, second down. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third. Second and 8. Again, Wentz in the shotgun two-back set. Split backs, I should say. Wentz. Handoff to Sanders. Sanders! He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Miles Sanders. Huge run by Miles Sanders. And a touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. "65-yard run by Miles Sanders." They need to give this kid the ball more, man. Nice run by Sanders. He just outran everybody. A nice block by Jordan Howard, and that springs Miles Sanders. What a play. Turtle says he meant to start Sanders. I'm sure you meant to start him. I'm sure. Mitch changed the score. All right. I'm waiting for the extra point. The extra point is no good. Hit the upright. So 17-7 Eagles. They're up by 10. What up? What's going on, man? Why would you start Drake in any world? Why is Joe Flacco the GOAT? He's just slicing the Colts. Who is Trey Carson? He has the most carries for the Lions. Who is that? I've heard his name before, but like I didn't know he was going to be utilized. How many yards does Miles Sanders have? Like in total or just rushing yards? He has 73 rushing yards on 3 attempts, and he has 44 receiving yards on 3 catches, which leads the team. Yeah, it's rare that a running back goes off, but Sanders has been playing awesome. Maybe this is his breakout game. Aaron Rodgers was the most overrated player of last season. I will stand by that. Winston's been playing pretty good. What happened to Winston? Did he throw a pick? How many passing yards does Allen have? He has 74 and 40 yards rushing. Okay, Mike. I don't think that needed to be shared with the rest of us. Mariota is much worse. I mean, Winston has 181 yards at halftime right now. That's pretty good. And 137 of them are to Evans. The Broncos scored a touchdown. Royce Freeman. Jeez, Broncos are going to beat the Colts. Looks like. Touchdown, Kenny Golladay. Cardinals are my upset pick. The Cardinals are playing well, and honestly, I got to give credit to Kingsbury because he's coaching them up. Handoff to Singletary. The other rookie is trying to make a play. There was a fumble, but the ball went out of bounds. He got an 18-yard carry, but there's a flag on the play. Holding, so the play will be called back on Lee Smith, who's basically an offensive lineman but listed at tight end. What do I think of the Raiders? Asks Raiders Nation. I think they are a hard fighting team that lacks talent. Their offensive line is good. Running game is solid. Passing game is okay. I like Waller. Defensively, secondary is pretty weak. Pass rush isn't quite there. That's why I say, like, they fight hard. They're very well coached. I think John Gruden's done a great job. But I think they're a team that misses the playoffs, probably about at like a 7-9. But I feel like that would be a good record if I'm a Raiders fan, because I think they're just still building on what they have right now. 2nd and 20 for Josh Allen. after the holding call. Pass to... trying to figure out who that is. Number 82. Williams. 3rd and 14. Upcoming. Raiders says we can't stop anyone. Do you think the Browns will make the playoffs? I did before the year, but no, not now. 3rd and 14. Pressure on Allen. He scrambles to the right. He looks to throw. He does. It's caught by John Brown on the sidelines. Great play by Josh Allen and great play by John Brown getting open. Another nice throw by Allen on the run. I'm trying to understand why. Okay, so this was a designed rollout. There was a blitz from the right, designed rollout, and Allen found his man on the sideline. Designed play. I like it. Bills need to score at least 3 here, I would say, after a nice touchdown by Miles Sanders. Allen fakes the handoff, throws into the flat to his tight end Croft. Croft gets a first down and past the 50. Josh Allen makes improbable plays, says Ultra. That's definitely true. Oh, Marquise Goodwin ruled out among 7 players inactive versus the Panthers. Do I like Duke Williams? He's okay. He's been playing well. Allen, not in this game necessarily, but this season, throws it deep and he throws it out of bounds. And it was intended for Duke Williams. I don't think Duke Williams is anything special, but he's okay. I think if I'm a Raiders fan, I'm just going, if they win, it's cool, but like I don't think you're really looking to win this year necessarily. I think there's still a lot of growing that team needs to do. So, Raiders Nation, I wouldn't feel depressed. They're in a good spot right now. 2nd and 10. Allen hands off to Singletary. Singletary gets 2 yards on the carry. Singletary on the carry. Of course, the week I sit Montgomery, he scores. Of course. He also has 112 yards rushing, too. Chargers can't stop anyone on the ground. They suck. Eichel says Bills are greater than the Eagles even though they're losing. 3rd and 8. Allen finds his man, the Beasles! And Cole Beasley gets to the 25-yard line. Another well-timed pass. Accurate. I will say Josh Allen has been very accurate in this game. Rashad says, I'm really enjoying your stream, even though I'm not seeing the game. Thank you, Rashad. I appreciate it. I hope you did subscribe, guys. And I hope you also have Gronk spike the like button. Graham is in the chat. What's going on, Graham? Longtime viewer of the Bottom Line View. He says, 49ers, Saints, Packers, Seahawks. Which team gets the bye if you had to predict it? If I had to predict, I would give... That's interesting. I'd have to look at their schedules. I would automatically eliminate the Seahawks. Allen is... What is going on? He tripped. He avoided a sack. Then he tripped. And then Allen argues he wasn't down. Okay, so Fletcher Cox goes to sack him. Fletcher Cox breaks a Fletcher Cox sack. Then he stumbles. He falls over, but nobody touched him. Then he gets up and he looks to run again, but the call was that he was down. So it is a 2nd and 13. That was a weird play. If I had to guess, I would say Saints and 49ers, honestly. But I could see the Packers, definitely. I just think the Packers have tougher divisional games, so that's going to impact. I would not leave the Panthers out of that conversation, though. I feel like the Panthers are still in that conversation. All right, Brown is the most underrated receiver. All right. Okay, so that was an inaccurate throw. Throw at the ground to John Brown. Saquon, big reception. Go Skittle. Fact or fiction? Freddie Kitchens and Adam Gase will be one and done. I think Freddie Kitchens is a bad head coach. We'll have to see how he does versus the Patriots today. Dump off on 3rd and 13 to Singletary. He breaks a tackle and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown. All right, so we'll have to see if they get the extra point because I can't necessarily count that in these conditions. Frank Gore loving it. Singletary owners loving it. What a weird drive. That's a Bills drive for you, robot guy. So they're reviewing the play. Todd Gurley does have a touchdown. I would be absolutely, utterly pissed if Brady was let go. Oh, Atlanta scored a touchdown and Ultra didn't say anything. Maybe he's not in the chat. Yeah, TY needs to do something, man. He's killing my spirits. Killing my spirits, bro. What? The extra point was blocked and the Eagles are trying to return it, but... So it's 17-13. Wow, okay. This is an interesting game, man. Breeze picked off. Arizona's playing well, eh? It must be because Patrick Peterson is back on defense. I think that helps them a lot, especially in this matchup when you can put him on Michael Thomas. I had to wait, guys, to put the extra point or not up on the scoreboard. I couldn't just not put that up. Then I'd have to do it twice. Who do you think I am here? Oh, are the Colts driving? Let's check the game. I have it on this other channel. Eagles are losers, says Eichel fan. He must be a big Sabres fan. Raiders Nation says, I repeat, if your team fires their coach, don't ask for Harbaugh. He is not coming. 3rd and 8 for the Colts on the Broncos 29. Brissett throws outside to Hilton, incomplete. Looks like Brissett's struggling out there. Let's go Buffalo, says Eichel. What a game, says Robot. This is a good game, hey? Good game. I picked a good one. Stop hating. Adam Vinatieri. Deshaun says that Arizona's going to beat the Saints. That would be awesome for Kyler Murray to beat the Saints in New Orleans. Adam Vinatieri makes it. There looks like there was something on the football. Like paper or something. 13-6 after on earlier. Oh my goodness. Patriots have Shaq Mason inactive today. The other inactives make sense. The Sabres are playing well, yeah. And the Bills, yeah, obviously. Fact or fiction, Kareem Hunt is going to Cleveland. Well, he is on the Browns, so I would say yes. But I don't think they'll trade him. Bodo, how's that game going? What's going on, Bodo? Late to the chat, brother. Raiders Nation says, I think there's only one job Harbaugh would come back for, and that is the Seahawks, because him and Pete Carroll is his rival, and it would be a meme. Interesting. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, I was watching the Colts game for a bit there. So change it over to the Eagles game, and it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 31. Their own 31. Play action from Wentz. He goes down the field to an open Alshon Jeffrey, and he beats his guy and gets into near the red zone. Wentz wants to hurry it up. 25-yard line of the Bills. Double move by Jeffrey. Jeffrey's had a good game. Goes out at the 30, maybe the 30-ish. Bodo just woke up. What's going on with your sleep schedule, Bodo? Had to drive. Oh, I see. 30-yard line. Wentz, another play action. Looking for somebody, but he's sacked. He's sacked by Phillips, the D tackle of the Bills. Am I a Bills fan? No, I'm a Patriots fan, but I do like the Bills. Deshaun says, did the inactives and actives for Carolina 49ers come out yet? Yes, they did. You can check that out. Ooh, Raiders Nation says he has a hot take that the Patriots are going to win by 30. Without Shaq Mason, I think that hurts that odd, but, oh, my computer is loading. I think we're okay. Screen to Howard on 2nd and 17. These screens have really been killing the Bills. And that's going to make it a 3rd and manageable for the Eagles upcoming. Touchdown, Evan Ingram. All right. First down to Alshon, the go-to guy, Jeffrey, who's having a good game. The Jets stink. I just want to say that. Stink. The Jags might be better than we think, actually. The Bucks, Mike Evans, 43-yard catch. He has 180 yards and a touchdown. Carson Wentz at the 20 on 1st and 10. The Eagles have found a way to move the ball versus this Bills defense. Handoff to Sanders, who breaks 2 tackles and goes out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Yeah, I know. Evans is killing it. Where is Le'Veon? Le'Veon is there, but he is not doing much. The Jags defense is stifling this offense. The Chargers are within the 10-yard line. Cincinnati's actually competitive in that game, honestly. And they're moving the ball. Cooper Kupp has 220 yards, though. All right, 1st and 5 for the Eagles. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left. I guess the penalty was an offside on the Bills. Handoff again to Howard. Howard breaks through. Nice blocking. Gets down to the 2-yard line. Howard looks like he's a little shaken up, but he gets up. Touchdown, Mike Evans! Let's go, fantasy team! (17-13) Eagles driving heavy. They are on the 4-yard line of the Bills, looking to score. Wentz, handoff to 35, whoever that is, and it's a touchdown. That's a little man. That's Scott. Used to play for the Saints. The Bills defense having trouble stopping the Eagles, and right now it's basically on Josh Allen to make them come back in this game. You don't like Mike Evans? What's going on, man? Chargers can't convert. Did they kick a field goal? Colts sucking. I agree with that. Yeah, I picked the Bucs to win that game. Bruce Arians in a bye week, I'm telling you. Miles Sanders heading to the locker room while there's also a Bill on the field down. We have to check this extra point to put the score up. Is the Bills defense overrated? I wouldn't say it's overrated. I just think sometimes you play matchups that are not favorable to you, and maybe this is one of them. And they've also, one of the touchdowns was set up by a fumble at like the 25-yard line. So it's 24 points or 23 or 24 points right now, but it's like more like 16. Well, the Colts have been good this season for the most part. Tyrell Williams is active for the Raiders. I'm sure Raiders Nation's happy about that. And the extra point is good this time. So 24-13. Touchdown breeze to Latavius Murray. All right. All right. Latavius Murray is underrated, says Go Skittle. Cards forgot to tackle, says Bodo. The Jets stink. I just want to point that out. 24-11. All right, Atlanta. All right, I see you. Trying to cover that spread. How do you still have Trey Burton on your team? That's my question. He hasn't done anything all year. All right, so Bills need a big drive again here. Eichel fan says the Eagles still suck, regardless. Yeah, they can still win. Darnold needs to throw to Crowder. I agree. The Jags must be doing a good job on him. They just keep punting is the problem. And getting sacked. Rashad said, "We lost. It's okay." Yeah, it's okay, but you still have it's still the third quarter. You still have an opportunity to come back. You're only down 11. Don't give up just yet, Rashad. The Cards have Tiny Tim as quarterback, and he can run. Why run it up the middle on 4th and 1? Run it with Tiny Tim. That's a good nickname, Tiny Tim. Yeah, I agree, Raiders Nation. I don't think Mahomes should play like within the next 3 to 4 weeks. But he probably will. Allen throws to Singletary. Singletary does not come up with it, so it's incomplete. John says we are a fourth quarter team. Eichel says, Bills have proved to me that the comeback, let's go boys, that they can make a comeback. Turtle says, yeah, bro, I didn't have enough time to replace Drake with Sanders, so I got Oakland handcuffed instead. You want me to add the football to the thing? Maybe I should. I could do that, maybe. Allen with a quarterback draw for 5 yards on 2nd down. Brissett almost picked by Chris Harris. Come on, Chris Harris. Take it easy, man. Take it easy on T.Y. Come on. Let T.Y. get some catches. Chris Harris, if teams are smart, they trade for him, but it's going to have to be something decent because he's still a good player. It's going to be probably at least a second. Probably a second, I would say. Screen to Singletary. And he goes nowhere. Great tackle by Brandon Graham on 3rd and 5. So the Bills likely have to punt here. Touchdown Marlon Mack. What are the chances Derek Carr has a big game? I think Derek Carr has a good game, but Derek Carr rarely has a big game. Like, he rarely throws for like 3 touchdowns. I'll say Derek Carr has like a 2-touchdown, 260-yard game. He'll have a good game. I don't know if he'll have a great game, though. Fumble! And the Bills come up with the fumble. Punt return. Great hit. That was a hit and a half. Yo, get cut Vinatieri. Seriously. Oh. Oh, he might have been down. That would have hurt. Do they call him down based on his back touching? That's the question. Okay, it's loose. So, yeah, I think that's a fumble. I think that's an official fumble, guys. And I think the Bills will get good field position here. Big play by their special teams. Vinatieri misses both the PAT and the Pats. Yeah, I agree. Raiders Nation, Carr he's like more of a manager. And that's what Gruden wants him to do. It's not necessarily like they're going to be a high-octane offense. But I will say the Texans secondary is very beat up. So if he's ever going to have like a great game, it should be versus the Texans. But we'll see. Yo, Charles Clay is the GOAT. I'm convinced. I'm convinced of it. All right. I formation, Frank Gore in the backfield. Frank Gore gets the handoff. Frank Gore is tanking. He gets 6 yards. Frank the tank on first down. Rashad says, no mercy. Like he's from Cobra Kai. Big play, Clay. 30 yards, says Turtle. Charles Clay. What a guy. Gore again to the 30, the 28. Nice run by Gore. First down. John says, love Gore, true warrior. That's for sure. He's definitely a true warrior. Kyler is a beast, says Kevin Durkant. I would agree with that statement. Look at Frank. 1st and 10 at the 29. Singletary in the backfield. Allen throws to Singletary. He gets a yard on the catch. Maybe a little bit too quick to go to the check down, but... You had a banned account? I don't remember that. Sorry, Kevin Durkant, I don't remember that. Was that before or after I beat you at Madden? Trubisky picked by Casey Hayward. Allen fakes the screen, looks back the other way, and throws it at the ground. Eagles, I will say, Eagles have played the screen game of the Bills a lot better than the Bills have played the screen game of the Eagles. The Eagles have been all over that. Bro, why don't you just put a new picture on your account? Yeah, I think they're going to attack Connolly a lot because Gruden knows the weaknesses of Connolly. 3rd and 8. Big 3rd and 8. Allen steps up under pressure, and he is sacked. Again, Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham's playing very, very well. Only 4 down linemen for the Eagles, but they do a good job rushing. 4th and 10. They are not going to kick the field goal. They are going for it. So Allen on 4th and 10. Throws a strike to Brown, but Darby breaks it up. So the Eagles will take over. Nice defense. Nice coverage, more importantly, from the Eagles. Maybe got away with a hold there, but good coverage by Darby. 50-yard field goal made, 14-9 now. Jets suck the peen. All right, what is this? Darby is a former Bill, correct? I need a Mike Williams touchdown. That would be nice. So the Eagles will take over 24-13 at their own 29. Who plays Thursday? 49ers Cardinals. That actually could be a good game. Ooh, Cardinals are better than the Lions, says Kevin Durkant. Debatable. Debatable. If the Lions somehow lose this game to the Giants, then I'll give you that. Amendola with 95 yards on 8 catches. Do you guys think the Colts are going to beat the Broncos? They're down by 1. Mike Evans with another catch. He now has 10 catches for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. Do I think the Browns could beat the Patriots? I think every team can beat a team, but if I had to bet on it, I would certainly say that the Patriots have a great chance of beating the Browns. I will give the Browns a 6% chance of beating the Patriots, while the Patriots have a 94% chance of beating the Browns. Eagles take over. The first play is negative. Milano with another big stop in the backfield. So it's going to be second and long. Defense looking to get the ball back. Seriously, Chargers? Chargers missed another field goal. Ugh. Howard handoff on 2nd and 19. He gets back up to the 29. Worst QB in the NFL is Matt Ryan, says Bodo. Hot take. Who is the worst quarterback in the NFL? Starting? I would say, well, Rosen isn't starting, so I guess he doesn't count. Third and 10, and Wentz is sacked. Corner blitz, well-timed. Johnson, so the Bills will get the ball back. I'm trying to look at who the worst quarterback in the league is. It could be Flacco. That's a hard question. There are a lot of good quarterbacks. I would say the worst quarterback is Keenum, like starting. Trubisky's there too. I would say Daniel Jones is there. Fitzpatrick and Flacco. I think those are the bottom ones. That's probably how I go. Laundry says, do you think that Teddy Bridgewater will leave the Saints? Yeah, probably next season. I don't know how long they signed him. I think it was just 1 year. Carson sucks, says Rashad. Ridley's hurt. Robot Guy says Trubisky. Come on, Seahawks. What are you doing? You're letting them back in the game. Come on, man. Jets are finally moving the ball a little bit. Come on, man. What did the Colts stink? Get them off. Get them off the damn field. Commentate the Eagles game more. It's on commercial. Raiders says Newton is the worst. Yeah, that's a good one. Do you think the Panthers make the playoffs? If so, what's the ideal matchup that would fit them that I think they would win? I think they will make the playoffs. It depends. Looking at it now, I think it's between them, the Seahawks, and the Vikings for the wild cards. I think it looks like the Vikings will make one of the wild cards, and the other wild card will come down to the Hawks and the Panthers. If they make the playoffs, let's say if they make the playoffs, I think a good matchup. It's interesting. I think that the Cowboys would be the best matchup if they were to make it. Second best matchup would be probably that's a tough question. I think they could beat the Seahawks, honestly, but they wouldn't play each other. And I think that the Packers, would be honestly a better matchup than the Saints. But I don't know for sure. But I would say the Cowboys would be the easiest matchup. All right, so Allen trying to get the Bills back in this game. They're down by 11, 14:51 left in the game. I should change the quarter on my screen. 1st and 10, Allen throws out wide to Williams, but it's incomplete off the hands of Williams. Eagles secondary, I don't know if it's the Bills receivers or what it is, but they're playing better in this game. A good matchup for the Bills. Whoever comes out of the AFC South, I think. Allen throws it up to Croft, and it's incomplete. There's been very, very minimal amount of flags in this game, too. What do we think has the best scoreboard? I like NBC's. I like NBC's everything. Monday Night Football's is good. Fox's is pretty basic. I don't prefer Fox's. I think CBS's is better than Fox. 3rd and 10 for the Bills after getting the ball back after a big sack. And a blitz is sent. Allen gets the ball off, but it's incomplete. Looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one, so another punt coming. Touchdown, Kenny Golladay. Says go Skittle. I don't think the Eagles secondary is the worst in the league when they're healthy, but they're bad when they're not healthy. Oh my goodness, that might be running into the kicker. Flag on the play. That might be running into the punter. NBA's presentation is tier 1. You suck at being commentary. Thanks. Sam Darnold sacked at Jacksonville's 26, loss of 6. Oh, what? Oh, they're at the Jacksonville 3-yard line. Maybe we'll get a Le'Veon Bell touchdown. Come on, baby. All right. 14:29 left in the fourth. 24-13 Eagles. And it looks like there was a roughing the punter, but we'll have to see if how it impacts and what the refs call here. He definitely ran into the kicker, and it was after he punted it, so it's probably a penalty. These refs are dumb. I should have roasted him. Nah, whatever. Looks like the Lions are going to win. Chargers have seemed like they've been in the Bears red zone like the whole game. Saints look like they're going to win. Ravens should trade for Vic Beasley. You know who the Ravens should trade for? They should trade for Von Miller. Bodo, I think I'm only doing the early game. I think I'm just going to watch the other games in peace. But I don't know. I'm usually one game's enough. It's tiring. You guys don't even understand how tiring it is just to do one stream, especially by yourself. Touchdown Austin Eckler. Okay, Chargers. I see you, Chargers. Chargers making the playoffs? Question mark. Come on, Le'Veon, score! Von Miller's available. You know it. Who would be a good matchup for the Chiefs? Who could the Chiefs beat? That's tough because the Colts and the Texans both beat them. I would say whoever is the 6th seed. That's the best matchup for the Chiefs. Second best matchup, I think it's the Bills. I think the Bills would have a tough time with the Chiefs. Honestly. Am I streaming another game? I don't think so. Yes, they did. All right, so Eagles get the ball here. I guess that's what they worked out after that penalty. And Howard got about 5 on first down. So Bills need another big stop here. Kevin Durant. Oh, Sam Darnold or Ryan Griffin. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ryan Griffin has 2 touchdowns, dude. Don't at me. Says Sammy. All right. Upcoming's third down. Another run by the Eagles. Just a couple there. So 3rd and 5. Big third down. Again, if the Eagles go to 3 and 5, guys, they're in legitimate trouble. So this is a huge game for them to get back to 4 and 4. Bills, they're still fine if they're at 5 and 2. Seeing as how they're leading in the wild card race and nobody expects them to win the division. Fake handoff to Howard. Wentz is going to scramble. He gets it. And he slides at the 36-yard line. First down. He points. Tom Brady. Carson Wentz. pointing for that first down. Are you kidding me with the... Is Ryan Griffin the greatest tight end ever to exist on human history? And they actually went for 2. I don't know if he's elite, but I still think he's very good. Oh, I guess they went for 2 because they're down 7. Leveling. Who's leveling Bell? Who's levels Bell? I think the Texans play the Pats to go to the Super Bowl. Interesting pick. Who are the pets? Kevin Durkant. Who are the pets? 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Wentz. Double fake. He almost is sacked. He's almost picked, but it's incomplete. Micah Hyde was right there to pick the screen off, but it fell to the ground. Incomplete. So 3rd and 10. Another big 3rd and 10. Or 3rd down upcoming for the Eagles. 11:36 left. Foggy, rainy, windy. These guys are fighting through. Fake the screen. Wentz takes off. And Wentz gets another first down running. So a fake screen and a QB draw for Carson Wentz and another first down as Wentz, he actually got hit there on that one. You really want a Brady Rodgers Super Bowl. That would be pretty cool. Especially on the 100th season. I agree with you. Rashad says, who do you think is going to the finals in basketball? Clippers and... I think Sixers is the popular pick. In the East, I have no idea. Maybe the Celtics. The East is who knows. But I think the Clippers. For sure. Laundry says Green Bay plays Seattle for the Super Bowl. I think that's impossible. Ooh, you have the Lakers. I wish. Lakers won't make it. Goddard, first down. I'm a Lakers fan, and I'm saying the Lakers won't make it. I don't mind the Raptors. I could see the Bucks. I could see the Bucks. Rashad Moore is not happy. Another first down for the Eagles. Carson Wentz is going ham. I would think so, that he plays next week versus Tampa Bay. Oh, the handoff to Howard. Howard breaks through with another big gain. They're really running the ball on the Bills. And they get near the red zone. So the Eagles look like they're going to finish this game off here. Can the Colts score? Eagles are at the 24 of the Bills. 8:40 left. Another handoff to Howard and a 3-yard carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 upcoming. San Antonio's not doing anything. They haven't done anything in a long time. This game is D-U-N-E, says Robot Guy, to quote the former Dilly Vanilli of this channel. Dilly did inform me that he's going to be coming back on YouTube to make videos, so whenever he does, I'll plug him. I don't know why it takes getting blown out by anybody to play well. Wentz under pressure! Ball is tipped, and there's a flag on the play. Bucks versus Titans in a shootout somehow. I think it's versus the Eagles. Are the Jets going to come back? I think his own channel, yeah. As far as I know. (17-16) Chargers. Okay, it was an illegal formation, but the penalty is declined. All right, Jets got the ball back. They're only down 7 points. Interesting. Mike Evans has 42 points in my league. What a goat. Wentz throws to Ertz, and it's complete on 3rd and 7. That's going to be the game, guys. Ertz is in within the 5-yard line. If they score a touchdown, this game's completely over. Where will Mariota end up? I don't know. Patriots, the Bears. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be a starting quarterback for any. He might be a guy that comes in and then has an opportunity to start somewhere, but I don't really ever see him being a long-term starter anywhere else. Handoff to Howard. Howard tackled at the line. Wilson, MVP so far is, I think, Wilson or McCaffrey. Murray's been running for his life. Yeah, I kind of predicted that. Jets are in the red zone? Really? What happened? What game are you watching? Touchdown! Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard eating like Zeke a week after getting eaten up by Zeke. The Eagles are eating the Bills and doing stupid team poses again in the end zone. So this game's a blowout, guys. I'm going to switch games. I'm going to assume it's going to be 31-13. I'm probably going to switch to the Colts game if you guys don't mind. All right, let's switch. Chargers, Bears? You really want me to do that game? I'd rather see the Colts try and make a comeback. Handoff to Marlon Mack. He gets 8 on first down. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the fourth. They're down by 1. Will Mohamed Sanu become the 74th different receiver to catch a touchdown? I don't think in today's game, but I think he eventually will. Like, I'll say next game he scores a touchdown, but not this game. Jacoby Brissett on 2nd and 2. Finds his tight end, Doyle. Pass into Broncos territory. Nice pass by Brissett. Lat Murray putting on a clinic. A clinic. Michael Thomas with another 10 catches. He's so consistent. They get him the ball and... Kenny Golladay fumbles. This goes kill. Jacoby hands it off to Mack. Mack stiff arms the crap out of a guy and goes out of bounds 7 yards on first down, but there's a flag on the play and it might be holding. Chargers about to win. Yeah. That's a penalty. Touchdown, Michael Thomas. Boo! 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 How come Seattle only has 24 points? Brissett throws it at the ground intended for Hilton, and Brissett is a little banged up on that play. 2nd and 20. Devontae Adams back next week. Let's go. Sam Darnold sucks. Brissett escapes a sack. Escapes a second sack. Fumbles. And the Broncos will get the ball. I dropped my phone because Darnold sucks so much. Threw another pick. Brissett. What are you doing? Best team in the NFL is the Patriots. Fact. Touchdown Hooper. What's the score there? Broncos defense is dominated. Dominated. Flacco looking to throw. He does to Noah Fant. And he gets 3 yards. Shouldn't you be happy Darnold sucks? No, because he's hurting my fantasy team. Jabal Sheard with the tackle. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. This is a big play for the Colts defense here. Yeah, robot guy. I mean, Sam Darnold's never looked great in his NFL career. His best game was versus the Cowboys. Flacco fakes the screen, then throws a screen, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Darius Leonard wraps him up for a negative 3-yard gain. There's a flag on the play, though. I didn't start Donald. I started Le'Veon Bell, and he's hurting Le'Veon Bell because he sucks. It is pouring in Foxborough, says Turtle. Okay, pass interference on the offense, but it doesn't count. So the Colts are going to get the ball back in a chance to win again. Jonnu Smith is the GOAT. 74 yards and a touchdown. Jonnu. Get it to him, Jonnu. 4th and 12. So, yeah, Colts are going to get the ball back here. They do have amazing matchups. The Chiefs' defense did look better last week, though. I will say that. God, the Jets. I hate them. I just hate them because they suck so much. Whoa, look at that rain. Baker Mayfield's going to get wrecked today. I don't even think it's going to be a... It's going to be bad. Very bad. And they better run the ball every play of the game. Ugh. Do you think they'll make a Joker 2? I think they have to, based on the success of the first one. I hope it intersects with Patterson's Batman, but I don't think it will. We'll have to see. 1st and 10. Brissett throws to Pascal for a few yards. Imagine sitting Chris Connolly for T.Y. Imagine that. Imagine. Is Jonnu Smith the best tight end in football? The only answer is yes. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Mack. He stumbles and goes nowhere. The Colts stink. I don't hate any teams, but when they're screwing me over, I hate them in a moment. I hate them for the moment. You always have to start Mike Evans, though. Look at what he's doing right now. The Jags are at the 1-yard line. Brissett throws to Hilton. Incomplete. He wants a flag, but he's not going to get one. And the Colts are going to have to punt again. He was holding his hand. That's a penalty. You got to challenge that, honestly. If you're the Colts, you have to challenge that because he's holding his hand. Touchdown, Jags. Jets stink. Get him off the field. He's literally holding his hand. Look at this. You have to reverse that. NFL. The Eagles game's over, Chris. They won. It's 31-13. Didn't wish that Luck didn't retire. Trey Burton caught a pass. Yes. Oh, they actually reversed it. Wow. Wow, they actually did it. Holy crap, they actually called it. Wow. All right, so first down Colts. How did the Giants not score any points on that last drive? Oh, a wobbler by Brissett is incomplete to a wide open receiver. Come on, Colts, you bum team. Third down. 3rd and 8. 4 minutes left in the 4th. T.Y. is far to the left, and Chris Harris is on him. Brissett, under pressure, throws, and it's incomplete to Doyle. They literally cannot do anything versus this defense. They're going to have to punt. Is Jonnu Smith the greatest tight end ever? That's my question. Fact or fiction? Broncos return it. He's literally running all the way. Oh my goodness. Returns it to the 38-yard line. Their own 38. Their own 38. Oh, touchdown Titans. So Jameis is going to have to make a play here. Now they'll throw to Evans again. Exactly. He might be triple teamed at this point, though. Jameis time. It's Jameis time, baby. Toss to Lindsey. Lindsey breaks a tackle. Lindsey. 7-yard gain on the toss. A.J. Brown sits there and does nothing the whole season. Then he decides to score against me, says Turtle. I'm a laugh if the Bears lose on a missed field goal. Eagles are going in to score again, if anyone cares. Jets suck, if anyone cares. First down, Broncos. So that's a huge first down. Saints dominated the Cardinals as expected. As expected. Did he actually miss? When is AJ Green going to play? I think he's going to play in the next couple, and I would say within the next 2 weeks, especially if he gets traded. He'll probably play right away. That's hilarious. That Pinheiro missed. That is hilarious. Jets or Bears fans are going to be so mad. I can only imagine. 2nd and 9 for the Broncos. 2:28 left. Colts have 1 timeout remaining, so they're going to... That's so funny that he missed. Second and 9. Third and 5 at the 2-minute warning. All my hair would be ripped out, says Robot Guy. The Bears. They suck. They suck. Did you guys hear that Antonio Brown said that the XFL will only last 3 weeks max? He tweeted that out. He tweeted at Vince McMahon and said that. Oh my goodness. The Falcons are going to cover versus the Seahawks. Wow. Okay. Because Matt Schaub has 460 yards and a touchdown. $460 yards. Are you kidding me? How does Matt Schaub have 460 yards? Seahawks suck, man. How they let 460 yards to the worst quarterback in the freaking game. And they only scored 27 points versus Atlanta. That is horrible. I would be pissed if I was a Seahawks fan. Just an update for you guys. Mike Evans now has 11 catches, just so you guys know. 3rd and 5 for the game. The Broncos at the Colts 43. Flacco hands off to Lindsey. Lindsey is stuffed. So, the Colts are going to call a timeout with 1:55 left. And they will have a chance to go down and at least get a field goal here for the win. Yeah, we probably will, James. Oh, Jameis got sacked and stripped. Texans secondary is all out. Yeah, I know. I know. Colts fair catch at the 11-yard line. Panthers-Niners game's about to start in like a couple minutes. I'll stay here until the end of the Colts game, and then I'm going to go. Vinatieri missed like a field goal and an extra point, so they should actually be up by like 3 or 4 points right now. Kevin Camp says, let's go, Derek Carr. Guys, as this winds down, this live stream, make sure that you have Gronk spiked the like button. I appreciate it. Jacoby with a blitz coming from Von Miller. He escapes it. He throws downfield. It's caught by T.Y. Hilton. Oh my goodness. What a play by Jacoby Brissett. What a play by T.Y. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That's like a 45-yard catch. Almost. They're taking a look to see if it was in bounds, but I think it definitely was. Are the Bengals about to make this game a 7-point game versus the Rams? Hilton OMG coming clutch, says Kevin Durkant. Raider says, yeah, baby. Deshaun says, Hilton miss Andrew Luck so much now. But James says, Bodo, wow. A record that remains unbroken. Norm Van Brocklin. Is it still the record? 554 yards? All right, first down for Brissett. Throws out wide to Hilton, but it's incomplete. Yeah, the play stood, by the way. All right, 2nd and 10. Panthers just kicked off. All right. Brissett scrambles to the right, throws to his back. Oh, that's a flag! And Hines goes out of bounds. Flag, I think that's rather a horse collar or it's just roughing. Okay, unnecessary roughness. Horse collar tackle, so that's 15 yards. Vinatieri's going to have a chance here, Bodo. Unless they score a touchdown. Look at Vinatieri. He's all business, baby. He's all business. $120% business. All right. Both teams have 10 penalties, by the way. A lot of penalties. Brissett and the Colts, they're now at the 34 of the Broncos. 129. They fake the handoff. Brissett scrambling. He decides to dive. That's a sack, I think. He should have just ran out of bounds, dummy. Looks like Derek Wolf's down on the field. Kevin Durant really wants T.Y. to get the ball. Trying to find the 49ers game here. 49ers game. Where are you? All I see is Patriots Browns. Where are you, 49ers? I might have to put on DAZN to get it. This is bull. I still can't believe that he escaped Von Miller and threw that. That was insane. Yeah, that's the only game on. Brissett, hands off. Why are they handing it off to Mack? Are they really going to try and just win this off a field goal? Do they even realize that this guy has missed so many damn kicks? Oh my God. All right, 30 seconds. Another handoff. They're gonna miss this field goal. I guarantee it. They're missing this field goal. I'm guaranteeing this miss. This is too long of a field goal. Why are you running the ball? You deserve to lose. You deserve it. You dummies. Vinatieri's missed 2 kicks today, and you're relying on him by running the ball. Are you serious? Okay. You better pray that he makes this, Colts fans, and Frank Reich. I'm blaming you, Frank, if they miss. 51-yard attempt for the win. He made it. He made it. Of course he made it. Of course he did. Freaking Vinatieri, man. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. It's been Mitch. Peace out, guys.